What up?
Hello.
We're here. We got some brews.
Mr. Steal Your Donuts. If you're still here, thank you for that subscription.
Thank you so much.
During the intro.
There was a new Thork video that dropped yesterday on Bale Mono Green Droids.
They call him Justin copying Thork.
Look, I like watching Thork's videos.
I will give credit where credit's due. Thork's
I'm a Thork enjoyer.
Thork enjoyer.
So we're gonna try out his Bale Green deck here.
Yeah,
and I'll link this video in the description so you guys can check out the overview. It's like 40 minutes of explaining why this deck is the best deck of the format. That's not actually it, but it's a cool.
Yeah, so I mean, something like this, I think there's a lot of like interactions that you might glide over the first time you're looking at the deck list. So I'm actually excited to see this in action, just to see how it goes. We haven't had a chance to play Bale yet, right?
Right. Yeah. And the point was that he has a list of like strength of matchups with this deck, and it's like against space aggro. It's a little hairy, but against like control, like hard control, is really good.
Yeah, right.
Because you're presenting a threat from your leader every turn, and also just deploying stuff from your resources every turn.
Yeah,
it's probably really strong.
Yeah, it makes it like really annoying for your opponent if your opponent is on the blue-green villainy plan, something like that, to deal with it. I'm trying out some Han2 with ECL. I think you can't go wrong with Han2. Still,
play any color.
Like that's been true basically every set since. But I think the big thing here is you get to play stuff like Amidala a turn early. You've got interesting plays with Nimic. You can kill Nimic to have a ready spy, right? You can use Han's discount ability to pay 1 to put a spy into play ready, and so you can sneak some damage in there. You get this new C-3PO also seems interesting with Han. You can discount this 3PO every single turn and basically get buffs forever. You could do a turn 1 like Mina Bonateri and then C-3PO, and then if your opponent like attacks the 3PO because they don't want it to buff or something like that, I feel like you've already kind of paid for itself, So yeah, there's a lot of interactions in here. Of course, you still have like Grogu still kicking around, and I cut down to 2 copies of this for this build, but there might be a world in which you play 3 copies of the beloved orator, because you can turn 1 put 2 bodies into action. So yeah, and then in like your top of the curve red green hero stuff is still good. You still have your wreckers, your Poes, your rebellious hammerheads, stuff like that. So anybody watch any of the Beatle? I bet people are watching the Beatle right now.
We're over top of the Beatle.
Yeah,
like the finals probably.
Could be. We're going head to head with them.
Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, then what a tournament that was. And let's check out all these cool leader decks for later this week.
Yeah, well, probably. For me, the deck to beat is the Yoda deck.
Yoda
Tarkentown. That
sounds pretty sick.
Really good.
You know, I'm a Yoda red enjoyer.
And I can just if Force Throw were still around, that deck would just be disgusting.
Yeah.
It would just be disgusting. But I still think it's in a pretty good spot. So. C-3PO. Oh, yeah. So I do want to try C-3PO with Babu Frick, because I think Babu Frick makes your C-3PO leader hit for 6. So Watt Blue is a surprisingly good deck too. Seems fun to play. That's kind of cool.
Watt Blue.
Oh yeah, Watt Tambor.
Interesting.
Haven't seen him in a hot minute. I do think it is. Watt is a extremely tempting leader. Okay.
Did you roll?
I have not. No, you rolled a 2. Is that correct?
Yep.
I've easily bested your 2.
Watt Blue.
Okay, you get resourced, and then one of you get resourced. So which do you think is more relevant in this matchup? Rebellious Hammerhead or Gorilla Attack Pod? I think it could go either way. There's no way to know on this turn.
We'll find out.
I suspect that being able to Rebellious Hammerhead and just kill something is powerful. But I also think there's a chance that we're just kind of racing. Okay, I am going to use against mono green. I think I'm safe to Han in Grogu. If you're playing against red, I don't love putting Grogu in turn 1 because he can be open fired.
Green.
I will take the initiative.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to Grogu the damage onto the Marine.
I'll attack you for 3.
I'm going to play a Sundari Peacekeeper.
Play A-Wing.
I'm gonna Han in C-3PO.
I'll take initiative.
I am going to pass.
This is an interesting decision for me because if Grogu activates, he can kill either the Battlefield Marine or the A-Wing. If I attack your base with the Marine, you can kill my A-Wing with Grogu, right? I could attack 3PO with the Marine and take that trade if I want. Then you don't have damage on your stuff, but then you Han something and then you can Grogu and kill my A-Wing. So I think I just attack your base. I think I just attack your base.
There's an argument to attack with the A-Wing.
Yeah, it's like which one do I attack with?
If the Battlefield Marine dies regardless, then you attack with the A-Wing, and then I'm like incentivized to kill the Battlefield Marine and the A-Wing still alive because you got the damage from the A-Wing. It's a tough call. I don't. I think I would probably attack with the A-Wing because whatever's on the ground trades with Battlefield Marine, and if I don't, then the Battlefield Marine gets an attack, right?
All right, well, I'll attack for 3.
Okay.
A-Wing.
I'm gonna Grogu and kill the Battlefield Marine.
I'll start bailing.
Okay.
I'll discard 2 cards. I'll discard this Starship and Palpatine. I'll deploy Bail. I'll get 2 droids. I will plot in this Royal Starship.
Yeah.
And I get to heal the damage from my base, which I haven't taken any damage. I have to remember the healed base trigger. That's going to be the most challenging thing.
I think so. Okay, so I'm going to have the Peacekeeper kill Bail, I think.
I'll take initiative.
I am going to Han in Amidala. And she'll take 2. And we'll get 2 spies. C-3PO. I have to, sooner or later I have to kill you. I can't just keep dealing with your stuff. But I think I have C-3PO take out a Beatle droid. Okay. And pass.
A lot of options here. It's like I do feel like I probably should be deploying Bail at every given opportunity. There's just so much value. Yeah, it's like a lot of value. All right, I'll deploy Bail. I will discard Typho in command. I'm gonna plot in this Palpatine for 5. I don't have any damage to the base to heal. I'll make 2 spies with Sentinel.
Alright, so Bale's got raid 2.
And Overwhelm.
I think I have the Peacekeeper kill one of the spies, and then I have Restore 2. Did you get my Restore 2 on the last turn?
Probably not.
Because you attacked me with the... Yeah, you attacked me for...
Let's have Bale trample over the Peacekeepers.
Okay, so he'll take 1. I had 2 left, and so I will take 3 then.
Oh yeah, I need 2 droids. Remember the droids.
Just keep piling up. All right, we're gonna have a... I think it's Groggy. Groggy take out the A-Wing? I guess so. We use Grogu and kill the A-Wing.
I'll attack you for 2.
All right. This spy is going to take out the spy.
Attack you for
1. We're going to deploy Han.
Take initiative.
Let's get some damage in your base, I think. Amidala's going to your base for 5. And then spy token, we can take out Bale. Or is it worth taking out Palpatine? Leave Bale around, because that keeps you from just deploying him action 1 with like another Palpatine on the following turn. I have to consider unity too, right? So part of the reason to, like, at this point, it's like a losing battle versus the battle droids. If I put 3PO back into my hand for an extra 2 damage, that is 5, 6, 7, puts you to 12. That's halfway dead, thanks to droid manufacturing. I think that's a very tempting premise. So we're gonna bounce. I'm just gonna assume you've got initiative. I have like a half a dozen other actions to take. So I'm gonna put C3PO back in my hand to buff Han. Han's gonna hit you for 5. Spy's gonna hit you for 2. We're gonna use Han and play 3PO for free. Now the question is, I have a Poe, so I could Poe. I have both Poe and Wrecker in hand. So am I better Poeing now because I could kill both Palpatine and Bale with ECL, fight one of them, and then use Poe's ability to kill the other? Or am I better Wreckering on the following turn with ECL? There's also Han in Wrecker and smoke somebody. Smoke like Palpatine. I also have a Cassian that I could smuggle in. I got too many options, is what I'm saying. I've constructed a too good deck. Is the problem here? Is that
so everyone that's ever made a deck that with all the best cards in the format with Han.
Am I a genius for playing all of the cards I've seen a ton
and
of
playing them for cheaper?
All right. I think the answer is ECL and Poe, and have him fight Palpatine and pitch Daring Raid to kill Bale. Something like that. I think that keeps that way. If you unity, I'm in great shape. Okay, and done.
Yeah, options and answers. Thank you, Stormstrong. For 82 months.
That's so many.
That's an unknowable amount of months.
That's yeah. It's actually insane level of support.
Thank you. It is not no resource here.
Staring down.
I'm gonna kill 3PO.
He's dead. I am going to play the Crucible.
Brave to play against Han. Yeah, I didn't know what the deck name was playing till till he got here. So
I didn't let him counterpick me.
yeah.
The Crucible.
Yeah.
What you gotta say about that?
I'll deploy Bale. Make a Palpatine plot. I will make 2 droids. I will make 2 spies. And I will gain an HP.
I'm going to Grogu, a spy.
I guess Bale kills a spy.
Dead.
I take 1. And you take 2.
This spy will kill your spy.
Take it for 2.
Amidala is going to hit you for 6.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Okay.
I'm kind of feeling like this is how this is going to go every time. We'll see though.
I think Grogu is like...
he was pretty bad for me, yeah.
Grogu was royal assassin that game.
I don't have any way to answer Grogu in the whole deck, is the thing. There is no way for green to do that.
You have to capture.
With what? So...
You have to capture the new capture card.
The one that costs 6?
No, the 3-cost one.
Oh, the one you were gifted.
Yeah. That one captures cross lane, which is why I think that one's like marginally playable.
It is marginally playable. There was a sideboard for this deck too. I don't remember if that was in there or not. I think the 6-cost one's in there.
I like the 6-cost one quite a bit.
Yeah, that would have probably helped that turn.
Yeah.
Does it capture based on power?
It's not tough. I have it in here.
Is health?
It says the card we're referencing is dismantling the conspiracy.
Oh yeah.
A friendly unit captures any number of enemy non-leader units with a total of 7 or less remaining HP. So you can dismantle and capture Amidala and her spies.
That's pretty good. That's like a direct answer to them.
Yeah. And the big thing about capturing spies and other tokens, they just stop existing.
Yeah, and then when Amidala comes back into play, if she gets rescued, she does not make the
correct. Yeah,
the things. Please,
Windows, OneDrive,
pop-ups. I'm glad operating systems just sell you things and try to force you to accidentally buy their products like Office 365 and.
Here's the thing: I would have 15 years ago stated without any compunction, like, oh yeah, you need to do Office related work, just use Microsoft Office stuff. I don't know that I would say that today.
Oh no.
Right. I don't know that I would say
You know what
that.
The product has not gotten better is Microsoft Office products.
Yeah.
It's gotten worse.
They're just bloated with stuff.
They're just
now.
bloated with
I mean,
crap,
like,
yeah.
you can't, trying to work Excel with the stupid AI helper, I got to figure out how to kill it. But
you can disable it, but yeah.
But like Copilot's like, hey, are you trying to do? No, I know what I'm doing. Like nobody gets into Excel and just like messes around, right? They're just kind of goofing around in Excel. Like you're in Excel for a very specific reason.
Yeah, Copilot, it literally will ask you if you want to do something and then do it wrong. if you say yes,
yeah.
And then it does it wrong, and then it fucks all your data up.
Yeah. Really, people aren't as mad about AI as they should be. And people are pretty mad about AI, but you should be even more mad about it, especially if you live in specific areas where you're power bill is higher because the data centers are just slurping down all that delicious power juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
For no societal benefit whatsoever. Isn't that sick?
All right, I've got Grogu, but in the interest of wrestling IQ, I'm not going to play him turn 1.
Okay.
It's speculating. What if I didn't have a Grogu? That's the way I'm going to play this one. And that's the thing. That's the thing about Han, Grogu, turn 1. I think there are a lot of decks that are like, oh,
yeah,
I don't have a clean way to kill this thing.
Also, that deck just makes it so any fun decks are not having a fun time.
I'm gonna play Karis.
Take initiative.
I'm gonna Han in Threeps. And I'm passing.
Threeps is actually kind of awkward for me. I'm gonna kill Karis.
Okay. I'm going to show you Mina Bonteri and open fire. Karis dies. I have a ready spy. I am gonna put 3PO back in my hand to buff the spy.
I'm gonna play Oppo Rancis.
Ooh, he's got Restore right now.
Yeah.
Okay. He makes it awkward for me to kill things. I'm gonna play Mina Bonteri.
Take initiative.
I am gonna play 3PO. And the spy, I think we take damage on base, so I'll hit your base for 4. And then I will pass.
I'll fight the spy. Restore 1.
The spy dies. I'm gonna Han in Amidala. Goes to play with 2 damage. In theory, I can actually defeat Mina here to prevent the damage to Amidala, but I think 2 damage is the same as she could have. It might 1 health might as well be 7 health as far as the Amidala is concerned.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, especially against green. Attack your base for 3.
Okay.
Restore 2.
Mina is gonna fight your base for 2 and restore 1.
Deploy bail. Droid. What? Heal 1.
The might is unveiled. I'm gonna have 3PO kill Mina.
I'll disclose green hero.
Okay.
Amidala base defender, and I'll draw 1.
I was hoping I could catch you with nothing there. I guess 3PO's got 2 damage on.
I'll let your base for 5.
I'll take initiative.
Yes. I think with 2 cards, I almost always hit that trigger, probably, in this deck.
I don't know.
Green hero.
I don't know how many mono green cards you have.
It's Oppo and Command.
Okay. And Unveiled Knight.
And Unveiled Knight.
Okay.
Yeah. Which would be in the plot like 99% of the time.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think we have Amidala. Are we racing? You can't.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm incentivized to attack with a spy right now.
You need a purpose, yeah. You need a purpose.
I'm incentivized to attack with a spy right this second.
No, it's not. It's not running Unity Purpose. Sorry, it's running Figure of Unity. It is not running Unity Purpose.
Because then I can kind of hold on Amidala as long as I want during the turn because I'll have an exhausted spy. All right, I think I take this exhausted spy and I hit you with it for 2. I think that's what I do. You don't have restore. I actually think it was
take out 3PO.
I think it was a mistake last turn not to have C3PO kill your Mina right away. I was trying to catch you where you couldn't get a card, but all right. So we're gonna have this spy attack you for 2.
Take it for 3.
Yeah. Attack you for 2, restore 1.
Attack you. Attack Amidala.
Okay, I'll defeat. So I can draw a card. I could draw a card off of Mina by defeating her. I think she's more valuable on the table, so I'll defeat a spy token to prevent the damage to Amidala.
That's an interesting interaction there with this damage on Amidala, though.
Yeah.
Like a trade droids for spies, kind of.
All right. Amidala is going to go to your base for 5.
Bail to your base for 5.
I'm going to deploy Han Solo.
I'll play Amidala.
Han Solo is going to attack your base for 5.
For 5?
For 3, sorry, 3.
Take initiative.
I'm thinking I have 5 resources. I'm going to play blue leader, and then we'll, when played, buff him for 2 experience, move him to the ground arena, and then we're going to ambush, and we'll take out Appa Gangnam style over there. And pass. I think the reason it doesn't run Unity of Purpose is because the deck stops resourcing on like 5. Yeah. You might resource
you
the
go
6.
to 6 sometimes.
You might go to 6 occasionally, but like you want to stop resourcing at 5.
I'll hit you for 5.
ECL wrecker will blow up. Here, this. Dump. I could do 5 into Bale and then Wrecker and attack for 6, putting you at. If I hit you for 5, it puts you to 21. Okay, I think I kill a spy with Wrecker and then trample the other spy for 5. And that puts you to 21, and that gives me 2 separate 5 attack.
Palpatine.
Ooh. Mina is going to take out a spy, and I'll restore 1.
I'm dead, but I'll hit you for 5.
It's close.
Yeah, it was close.
It's close. Spy into spy, yada yada yada. It was close.
Without Wrecker, I could have like attacked and then play Palpatine and then hit you with the spy and then hit you with that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I obviously expect Wrecker or Poe there.
Yeah, yeah. The ECL 2 for or 3 for.
If I had the Starfighter instead of the Unity of Purpose for that first Bale deploy, I think I'm in like way better shape because it like gives him raid, and then Oppo has raid, and it gives him overwhelm.
Yeah. And Oppo can like fight my little bitty donks.
And really, I didn't want Bale just sticking on the board.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. You were probably better off with.
Hello there.
Hello. You were probably better off being able to like fight Bale into my stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
I think that's ideal.
When he's got the raid and overwhelm.
Yeah, because I'm healing more too when I deploy him and play stuff. It's like I didn't have anything to play except for the thing.
I wonder how it was so.
It's like maybe I should just play a card from my hand that turn, but it feels odd.
I guess you can't use Bale's leader ability and his deploy ability in the same turn.
You can. Oh no, because he exhausts. You're right. Yeah, that is kind of awkward.
Yeah, because I was going to say there's probably a situation where you actually want to go like I resource something, I can make up for it by putting him back, but I think you still want Bale to be able to be deployed. Like,
I mean, it's possible I could have delayed a Bale deploy for the next turn because I could have played like Sundari Peacekeeper and then given the Uppo raid and restore that way, and then I have Peacekeeper around for doing stuff. But then I don't deploy Bale that turn, but I can maybe activate Bale that turn.
The Peacekeeper, I think, has gotten. It's always been like a borderline playable card, but I think the Peacekeeper is like insane now because it's just putting down spies, and every like attack with the Peacekeeper, like they have to attack like 3
damage.
It like has to attack like 3 spies into it to kill it. It's got 5 health, so it's like able to stick around. That was like half the reason I wanted to play it in this Han deck was it's also like a good ECL like on 3. Like if you have to play right then, ECL Peacekeeper is like a totally defensible play if you're playing against aggro. All right, look, I got Grogu again. I'm just gonna mulligan the Grogu away.
Just play it. Just play it. It's fine.
Okay.
Just play it.
All right, we'll resource these.
Mina.
Grogu.
Take initiative.
Yes. Oh my god. Why did I resource that?
Take it for 2.
I'll play a Peacekeeper.
Same.
Oh, Grogu, your Peacekeeper.
Take initiative.
I will pass.
Bale might on the Peacekeeper. Discard Gungi and the A-Wing for that. Droids.
My Peacekeeper. Do I actually want to kill Bale? Do I want to? This is my face killing Bale.
I think at some point if I like slap a figure of Unity on Bale, like last game if I had a figure of Unity for Bale, I think it's a real problem for you, right? All of a sudden.
With the unveiled might on him. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have Mina fight the Peacekeeper then.
Okay. I am gonna play Nimic.
I'll attack you for 5.
I am going to Han in a beloved orator. Spy.
I'll take initiative.
Grogu is gonna move this to that guy, I guess. We'll get around to killing him sooner or later. And then pass.
I think I hit you for 5.
Okay. Nimic is going to attack you for 3. Actually, do I kill Mina? Actually, I think I kill Mina with Nimic. Heal your 3. Mina's gonna die. I'm gonna show you an open fire and a C3PO. I'm gonna make a ready spy.
I will show you.
I think that's a much better play.
Figure of Unity and command and draw.
Okay.
Bale, discard command and Jar Jar. I will make 2 droids. I will Palpatine some spies.
This spy token is gonna kill a spy.
Thank you for 1.
This spy token is gonna kill another spy.
Thank you for
1. I'm gonna open fire and kill that thing.
Thank you for 3.
I am going to Han and C3PO.
I'll take initiative.
Grogu is gonna fire this damage into Palpatine. I'm gonna deploy Han and reveal a Jar Jar. Play Jar Jar. I'm gonna biff the beloved orator with Jar Jar. Han's gonna attack you for 3. The beloved orator is gonna kill Bail and then die at the end of the turn. Pass.
Okay. What do? I think what do is what do is I'll discard Akbar and Amidala to deploy Bail with the Palpatine. I'll heal 1.
This spy will kill a spy.
I will hit you for 3.
I'm gonna Han Kelleran Beck. I don't think I have any Sentinels. I'm looking at 7 cards. 5, 6, 7.
I need more droids also. I just forgot droids.
I think I lost to the Peacekeeper with the Unveiled Knight on it. I guess I'll get a Mina. I think you just kill me from here.
I don't kill you this turn.
You don't kill me this turn?
Right, because it's I only have 4 more damage to the board. I can kill his Jar Jar though. I can do that.
I'm gonna Grogu the Spy.
Thank you for 1.
Okay, so I don't die to what's on the table yet. So I will have Han kill Bail. By doing that, I don't. Okay. So I can have the spy kill Palpatine.
Thank you for 1.
And now I take the initiative.
Droids.
All right, I have any way to... Alright, so Mina's going to attack you for 2 and restore 1. This is where, if I had a Panaka in this deck, I think it's just like,
Take it for 1.
the game ends. Kelleran's going to hit you for 7.
Take it for 1.
I'm going to ECL another Mina in. Restore 1.
Take it for 1.
I'm going to Grogu and kill the ready.
Bale. Discard. These. Jar Jar.
I haven't opened fire, but it's not enough.
Buff Bale. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, no, the plot resource wrecker. So there's a wrecker on top of my deck for the following turn. So I blame the Unveiled Knight. I think that did like a disgusting amount of damage to me.
You had to like smash dudes into there and use an open fire on it.
I'm also not convinced you didn't heal me for one of those restores.
It's your responsibility to make sure I heal it. There's so much fucking restore happening.
I'm not convinced. In fact, I think you cheated that game. I don't mind saying that. I'm not gonna regret playing Grogu against you now.
I told you it's fine. I just am waiting to see the count of how many battle droids I have forgotten to put into play over the course of the last every time I played Droid Manufactory.
There you go. Bill is like the leader that the smuggled Lando wishes it was, I think.
Yeah, I agree. It's like you're pretty good at using the plot for your hand. You dump your hand constantly. A watch streak. Well, look at that, comedian.
Thank you.
On the ball. I like the way he plays. It's pretty fun. Is it good competitively? Remains to be seen. Okay. I could see how his deck absolutely just houses control, though.
Would not have been bad last game. Let's see. Start with you and you. Start you and you. You. Dang, I guess it's resource U, which seems insane. I think you were... No, I guess... Nope. I guess it's that. I guess it's that. Okay. Mimic.
Gungy.
Take initiative.
Yes.
Attack you for 3.
No typo. He is in the deck. I'll attack you for 2.
I'm gonna play Peacekeeper.
Marine.
I will take the initiative.
Yes. Yeah, I think I only saw Typo in the first game, and I discarded him to a Bale. But he would certainly be good.
I'm gonna mimic your base for 3.
Bale. Discarding Mina and Starship. Playing Unveiled Might on the Marine. Healing 1. Making 2 battle droids.
Peacekeeper is gonna take out. This is the 3 here. Peacekeeper's gonna do your base for 3 and restoring 2.
I'll take out the Peacekeeper.
Han and Blue Leader. That's gonna take 2, and then I'm gonna pay 2, move it to the ground arena, then let it ambush, and it's gonna take out Gungi.
I'll let you for 3.
I'm gonna take the initiative.
Yes.
I'm gonna do a dome for 5.
Fair enough. Let's play Typho.
I'll deploy Han.
I will fight Blue Leader.
I'm gonna Han and Wrecker. I'll smoke that guy. Yeah, that was the wrong damn play. I just now realized.
I'm gonna fight Wrecker.
Okay. I'm just gonna take the initiative, I think.
Fight Wrecker. Pass.
I'm gonna ECL Amidala. We'll use the when played to create 2 spies before we use the ambush. And then I'll fight Typho.
Okay, I'll show you Amidala.
Okay, I'll defeat the spy to prevent the damage.
Bale. Akbar Peacekeeper. Palpatine. Droids. Spies. Heal one.
I'll fight a spy with Mimic.
I'll fight a spy.
Put you to 14. I'll attack your base for 3.
Take initiative.
Pass.
Fight Amidala.
I'll attack you for 3.
Thank you, pursue.
Attack you for 3.
Play Amidala.
Smuggling Cassian.
Attack you for 2.
Attack you for 3.
Take initiative.
Play C3PO. Pass. Resource nothing.
I'm dead. I am dead.
I wonder if I'm just supposed to be like punching you in the base the whole time.
That's kind of what I'm wondering, because I was killing your stuff that game. The game before that, you were just hitting my stuff.
Yeah,
and then
I died.
You died, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if I'm just supposed to be hitting your base. Typho might just be an an auto include in all these green hero decks,
especially in there, right? I mean, it gets in the way.
I was not.
It's like
I was not excited.
Defender.
Like you never want to like Han him into play,
Yeah.
but honestly, I think it's fine. There might be scenarios where you can Han him in, and it's totally like they trade 2 spies and you heal 2. I think that's probably fine, right? Typho.
I mean, especially with like Gungi on the board, already. It plays good to those 2/4s. There's so many more 2/4s now than there once was.
All right.
I thought the Marine with the Unveiled Knight was gonna walk it out.
I was trying. So the situation was 5 resources. My hand is Wrecker, Amidala, Dismantling Conspiracy. You played Typho. So what is the play there? Now I played Wrecker. Now here's the thing. There was a hidden thing Justin didn't know about in that game. I think Attack by Delta might be a little too slow.
Yeah, there's no way I could make that work. No way.
I did not have a red card in my hand for Karis the whole time.
Yeah, fair enough.
And when I played Wrecker that turn, that was my only red card, and so that's why I don't think Wrecker was the actual play there.
I see.
And so I was
always scared to kill Karis because the Ready Spy was not good for me in all the situations.
Yes, and the Wrecker was like the first red card I had seen in like 4 turns or whatever at that point.
Okay.
Because I had resourced my Gorilla attack pod, and I was like, I'll draw another.
Well, I was gonna kill Karis with like Gungi, and I was like, okay, if it kills that, and then you crash the spy into Gungi, that's fine.
Yeah,
you know.
So like, because of those. Does that deck get to run the Bright Hope or no?
It's sideboard.
Sideboard, okay.
So you can it's certainly good. You could like bounce a Battle Droid to draw a card.
Yeah, so I'm running the Bright Hope in here. Obviously, it's not good in this matchup because there's like nothing in space on you have to worry about. But the big thing about it is you could bounce like the Beloved Orator and people like that to get extra value. Not that Star Wars is really a game where you have to like worry about value from your cards to win. A lot of times I'll pass. A lot of times the tempo or whatever is more important.
We fight.
All right.
By the stupid idiot.
I've got a Wrecker, as one might expect.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we go ahead and we trade Gungi off the board. Trade the 2-drop. But I'm fine saying I was wrong about Nimic. Nimic might be one of the best 2-drops in the game. I'll play a Peacekeeper.
Take initiative.
Pass. I don't think you do enough.
Okay, that was why I need to play this other card in here. Okay.
It's funny how the Green Squadron A-Wing was like one of the best 2-drops in the game for multiple sets in a row, and it's completely disappeared because of this guy.
Yeah, it just kills it for free. Bale.
Pitch, figure, and Uppo. Make 2 droids. Show you Jar Jar Binks. Play Jar Jar, buff Bale.
Attacker base for 3.
Attacker base for 3.
Play Bracket.
Play Gungy.
I'll take initiative.
I'll kill this Peacekeeper.
Okay.
5-year base is a lot, but restore 2 on that guy forever. I don't know. I pass. I don't know, man.
That's like your opinion, man.
Gotta take the Peacekeeper is too much. Restore, it's for 3.
Yeah, it's like a little too good.
Mm-hmm.
What's attacking for 2?
Thank you for 2.
I'll deploy Han.
Play Palpatine. I am so okay paying 5 for this dude. It's insane.
I'll play Poe.
Thank you for 3.
I'm gonna kill Spy.
Thank you for 2.
I'm gonna take initiative.
Thank you for 2 more. I will smash into Bright Hope. And pass.
I'm gonna attack you for 2.
Akbar or Poe.
Oh, you piece.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Kino Loy is also, I think, is a little slow in here. So all the stuff that you're playing from hand, keep in mind, like, ideally you want to be jamming Bale every single turn and discarding all the cards in your hand. You know, you just kind of play it. And if you have a lot of dudes on board, you like win, but you're probably winning anyway in that case.
I'm gonna ECL Wrecker. We'll blow up. I guess it's gotta be Bale. Wrecker into Bale.
With his ability?
Yeah, with the wind played, and then the ambush. I think we ambush Jar Jar, because I get maximum damage into you.
Okay. I'll play Echo Base Defender.
I guess Han kills the Echo-based defender.
Kill Righto.
Should have just attacked with stupid fucking Poe. I'm so mad about it. I think that's an unforced error of mine. If you had 8 more damage on you, I think the game is over. We're gonna use Han to play a C-3PO.
Do I start crashing my shit?
So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. That's not enough to kill you on board. I'm like resetting myself. I can kill.
If you have another Palpatine down, I don't know if you do. If you have a Palpatine down, it's probably attack me and then Bail deploy Palpatine.
Yeah, I don't. And I can't actually draw one and deploy Bail next turn because I have no cards.
Oh, you have to throw it away. Yeah.
So I have to discard both cards I play next turn if I'm deploying Bail. I think I might have priced myself into a loss in this game, actually.
Oh, Han's got an extra damage on him. Ugh.
Okay, that is important. Wrecker. Han. .3PO. Base. Pass.
Okay. I'm going to play Mina.
Jar Jar buff. Gungi.
I'm gonna Han and Amidala.
Akbar fight Amidala.
I'll sacrifice by
Or store one.
I'll take initiative.
Gungi fight you for 4. Battle Droid fight Amidala.
Kill this.
Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna play Akbar and shoot Mina. And then Droid fight Amidala.
Sacrifice this by.
I'm gonna use Bail. So I can. I'm first time using this ability. Friendly units defeat this phase. Return a friendly resource to its owner's hand. If you do, put the top card. Okay, yeah. I will return.
It's game 5 or whatever.
This the Queen Amidala. I guess I'll have to show you that. I did not have a plot card. That's why it was pointless to deploy Bail that turn. All right, that's it.
Well, I mean, being able to being able to attack for 3 would have been like that's a relevant thing for that last turn.
But also Jar Jar was 2 and Akbar killed a guy.
I'm gonna play Jar Jar and buff Amidala.
I'll play Captain Typho.
Amidala is gonna fight Typho, and I'll sack Jar Jar. you have anything to say about Typho being attacked?
Oh, yeah, I do. I'll show you this Amidala. And heal 1. I'll attack you for 2.
I'm gonna Han and Mina.
Thank you for 2.
I'll pass. Right, yeah, I'll pass.
Thank you for 1.
I'll pass.
Fully bail.
I die. I have a Grogu. The only thing that I could do is make you think I had an open fire.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I play it right because you open fire, take initiative, and kill you. I
was
kill you.
You don't quite kill me.
Yeah,
you
but
don't
still.
quite kill me.
I have a good chance at that. Put 2 more Droids in the play.
Should have just. I attack with Poe there. That game is over. That game is over if I just attack with Poe. That game is so over.
Yeah, probably.
I think if I'm playing Typho, I think this matchup is like unwinnable.
It certainly complicates things.
I think if I'm just playing Typho. I considered attacking the into Bale because he was temporarily buffed from Jar Jar. If I attack the, you still get like damage into me is the thing, but then Bale dies, which is what you want anyway.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like went base with the guy.
No, I think that makes sense. Yeah.
I considered killing one of the other units.
We were talking a little bit about the Yoda Tarkin Town list. It gets a treat.
Yeah, the mono yellow CAD's interesting. I don't think it's quite there, but Yoda Tarkin Town seems like the deck to beat, in my opinion. All right, you get resourced.
You want this here treat? Treat.
Treated.
Gibbon.
All right. I'm going to try to hang on to this card the whole game. We'll see if it's possible. I'm going to Han in a beloved warrior. Legungster. I'll take initiative.
Yes.
All right, I'll attack your base for 2.
I'll Akbar as a warrior.
I'll play the Peacekeepers.
We'll fight the spy.
I'll take initiative.
Yes.
Is it too late for you?
Next set's called the.
We don't know what it's focused on, but the next it's called A Lawless Time.
Oh yeah,
which is from the Solo.
Yeah, you guys ready for more
Crawl.
Solo characters?
It's from the Solo Crawl.
But probably like the in between, between episode 3 and episode 4.
Yeah, there's no telling what the actual
more criminal stuff. Maul, Crimson Dawn's Maul, that we saw in a projection for like 10 seconds. That's all we really know about him.
That never saw again.
Maybe they'll like make a movie or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna Han and Poe.
Deploy Bale. Discard Sundari and Phoenix Squadron. Bale. Make droids. Play Unveiled Might on Gungi. Heal 1 from base.
The Peacekeepers are going to fight you for 3.
I'll fight Poe. The lawless time.
I'm gonna take the initiative.
Attack you for 1. Attack you for 3. And pass.
I'm gonna Daring Raid Gungi.
Rip and peace. I'm gonna blue leader into the Peacekeeper.
I'm gonna open fire the blue leader.
Take it for 1.
I'm gonna deploy Han.
Attack you for 3.
Attack you for 3.
Take it for 1.
Take initiative.
Take it for 1. Yes.
ECL Wrecker. I'm gonna defeat this and nuke Akbar, and then Wrecker is gonna ambush a battle droid and trample you for 6.
Blue typo.
I'll take initiative.
Play A-Wing. Hit you for 4. And pass.
I'm going to blue Lear Typho.
Do you Echo Base Defender? Heal 1. I'll droid into the blue leader.
I'm gonna Wrecker you for 7.
Echo Base Defender.
I'm gonna kill it with Han.
Figure of Unity.
I'm gonna Han in Mina.
Thank you for 4. Heal 1.
I'll take initiative.
All right. Thank you for 5. I'm dead to Wrecker. I'm not dead to Wrecker attack. You're dead to either. All right, Rick it. I'll tag you for 5.
You got it.
Woo.
You got it.
Ooh-wee.
That was like you killed everything I played for the first like 4 turns. It was so annoying. So annoying.
That's how we do it.
I guess this matchup is not as bad as it looks on paper.
Yeah, I don't think so. There's some interaction that's happening, right? Interesting trades.
Yeah.
Last 2 sets are weak sauce. I would disagree. I think that's some good sauce in there.
Nah, I don't think so. I think his last 2 sets were actually extremely good. I think the major problem with the last 2 sets are the commons and uncommons. I think the commons
and legendaries, you could argue.
But
too,
I think
right?
legendaries. I think anything that isn't a rare in this game is like inappropriately put at its value. We're playing one more.
Yeah, we can do one more. That's 3 of 3, right?
I have no idea.
I think it's 3 of 3. One more. This was always the best of 7 series. Even though we didn't.
Yeah, I don't. I respectfully disagree on the last 2 sets being weak sauce. The 4th set like made an immediate impact on the.
It like took over the meta for most of it, right?
Yeah, for a good chunk of. So that's
most of the bases were force based. I think it was a really successful.
Yeah,
I think set 5 is probably the most successful set they've had since the first one.
Right. And I think when I was going back through, I was culling my bulk, because I was trying to find some stuff just to give some new players at the store. You know, stuff that I could just give away and not care about, right? And the
I'm all good.
There were like a lot of commons and like blue hero or whatever, like itinerant warrior was all over the place. Like there's a but if you go look at like the commons for other colors, they're much less exciting. The supremacy tie is like good.
There's a lot of the same problem in this set too, right?
I think so. I like not every card can be Knight of Ren or Imperial Dark Trooper, right? Where just its stats alone in a specific color combination make it.
You have to
noteworthy.
you have to make the draft. You have to make limited cards. So
I'm gonna mulligan this. Yeah, but I think so. The first set felt so good in draft because you were happy to play basically every color combination depending on like the commons and stuff like that. OG trilogy cards, Empty Rebel, also my favorite sets of sword, Double XP. Yeah, so if you like the original trilogy, then yeah, I think these other sets are gonna.
You're gonna get like one set a year.
Yeah,
of cards, right?
Yeah. So I mean, for me, I think it's cool that they're doing legend stuff, because that means they might be able to do some of the characters from like the comic books and that'll be fun. A lot of that stuff that doesn't like exist anymore. It would be funny. It'll be really funny if they ever make Yuuzhan Vong for the game.
Oh God.
It would be really funny.
I stand by that this set has some of the most powerful cards we've seen in the game, and they fit pretty well into almost every type of archetype.
Okay.
I think Dash Rendar is an inevitability.
I'll play C3PO.
Gungi.
I'll take initiative.
Yes.
I'm gonna play Grogu.
Thank you for 2.
C3PO is gonna fight Gungi.
Oppo.
I'll take initiative.
Pass.
Grogu this onto Oppo.
I'll fight you for 3.
I'm gonna Han and Amidala.
I'll fight a spy.
I am.
She's got 2 damage, right?
Yeah, she does. I am going to fight your base for 1. I don't think that damage matters, but
Fail, discard Marine and Akbar. No plot.
I'll take initiative.
Republic? She's not Republic.
No, she is Naboo official. Official Naboo. Oh yeah, I do.
I'm gonna command. Get XP. Blast a spy. Hit you for 5. And pass.
Yeah, Decipher had all those really cool extended universe characters. I'm gonna trade Amidala into Vale.
Okay. Very well. I'll play Typho.
I'm a blue leader Typho.
Droid.
I'm going to deploy Han.
Thank you for 3.
I am going to C3PO Han.
Thank you for 2.
Han is going to kill Oppo, I think.
Thank you for 1.
I am going to Grogu and do 2 damage to a Gungi.
Take initiative.
I'm going to Han and C3PO.
Thank you for 2.
Grogu and kill Gungi.
Take it for 1.
C3PO is going to kill that battle droid.
Bail, discard Marine and A-Wing. Plot in Unveiled Might. Get 1.
Get 2 droids.
Get 2 droids.
ECL Poe. Discard 2 cards. Defeat the attachment and do 2 damage to the droid, and then kill Bail.
Take initiative.
Attack you for 3. Pass.
Take it for 1.
Use Grogu to kill that droid.
I think it's a Bail turn. 3's. Return a friendly resource to its owner's hand. Put the top card in the deck. Okay.
I'm going to use 3PO to buff Han.
And a blue leader into Poe.
I'm going to play a Peacekeeper.
Take initiative.
I'm going to play blue leader. And I'm going to hit you for 5. And then pass. I meant to Han 3PO into play. The resource nodes.
Play Typho.
Tag you for 3.
Play Akbar, hit 3PO.
One card in hand. Wrecker and Nuke Typho.
Take initiative.
Attack you for 3, restore 2. Attack you for 3. I'll do this damage to Akbar, and then I'll pass.
There's no plot stuff. Where's the Palpatines? Good lord. Oh, my whole plot was like 2 drops. Just junk. It was just junk.
Garbage.
That's all pretty close.
Garbage.
Actually, I completely ran out of gas because I wanted to be doing Bale stuff there, but I couldn't discard.
It was just discard.
I couldn't
2.
play anything.
It was like discard 2 cards that like have impact on the board to play a 3-drop ready or 3 power guy ready, right?
Yes.
Like let's not.
And make some droids.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
There's probably like some plays I could have made differently there too.
I did not play Dismantling the Conspiracy in any of these games. It was in my hand the whole time. I was waiting for you to do like Palpatine stuff.
Yeah.
And so it was like if you'd like bailed and put a bunch of garbage on the table, I was gonna be like,
that makes sense. That's pretty good against the droids and stuff. It just kills all the spies.
Yeah,
they just
stop.
Hit.
They just disappear. They no longer exist.
All right, there you go. It's pretty good. Pretty good games. Pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think this meta is extremely interactive, which is good.
Thanks for entertaining games.
Yeah, I understand if there's people who think that like the theme of the stuff that they're releasing is a little less exciting. For me, Star Wars games are always about the mechanics, not just the flavor. And so
because there's so much array of things that happen in Star Wars that one person's not going to just love everything about it.
Star Wars is just a giant umbrella at this point that covers so much stuff. Which is why the Red Letter Media review of Acolyte and Andor was really funny because it's like in the 25 years that the prequels have been around, like the prequels have their own enjoyers. There's people who
unironically that's their favorite movie.
They like the movies regardless of like how the original Star Wars fans felt about them when they came out. There's like a whole generation of fans that love that stuff, and they were confused why the Acolyte was so poorly received, even though it's basically just like more prequels stuff. So that's,
but like kind of better.
I actually liked the Acolyte in concept, if not 100% in execution.
It struggled with editing a lot.
I think so. I also think
pacing.
I think really that's what a lot of the Star Wars stuff really deserves is like a second pass on it, right? So won't be playing anymore. Player base is dried up there.
It's also in a realm of so many new TCGs. It's kind of struggling for Star Wars. The last
statistics.
This set sales are pretty poor.
I think they're pretty bad. I think they're pretty bad.
Did Legend of the Force not sell well?
It did okay. The Carbonite. You have to look at what the secondary value of the boxes did.
Maybe Carbonite was a mistake.
I don't think Carbonite was a mistake necessarily. I think the I think one prestige card per pack is not enough to justify the existence of Carbonite. I think you need, because right now you've got regular, foil, hyperspace foil, prestige foil, serialized. But that's not for every card in the game.
Right. That's just for
it's
some cards.
For
Not
like
even
some,
like there's some uncommons that applies to too, right?
Yeah.
That's some uncommons and rares.
So I think I like the way hyperspace looks. Can't hide numbers unless you're the prez. Yeah.
They're not really hiding them. We're just kind of lying about it.
Yeah. No, I don't think I think mechanically the last two sets are like supreme. They're divine. And honestly, I don't understand why the fourth set wouldn't attract people in, right? Like I can't.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was doing pretty well during the fourth set, right?
Yeah, I think the fourth set, like there's
player growth. I think
normie fans of Star Wars are like, I love the Jedi, right? Like that's just like they love the Force stuff.
But those same players aren't. They might just see the set and say, "I'll check the next one out."
Yeah, something like
they
that,
might see they might see Secrets of Power and see like some of the characters on it. Like they see Major Partagas in the cover or whatever, and they're like, I didn't really watch Star Wars. It's too boring for me.
I mean, there's
I didn't watch Andor.
There are a lot of people who watched the first episode of Andor and were like, boring.
Yeah. So that's not for.
And that doesn't like that baffles me. I think it's just. I don't think it's a surprise that media literacy is like an all-time low, and I think that has to do with like just media consumption, the average person's media consumption.
Well, they scroll on their phones while watching Andor, and you didn't miss the important stuff that happened.
Yeah, well, there's all kinds of, and like for me, the first 3 episodes of Andor, before we even get to the rest of it, when I watched it, I was like, oh snap, this is like the 3rd best Star Wars movie, these 3 things together, because
and then the episodes 4 through 6 happened,
and then the Eye, I'm like,
yeah,
the Eye might just be some of the best Star Wars that's ever occurred. So yeah, so the thing about Andor is that it like pulls in. The thing about like Tony Gilroy and I think his brother even did some of the script thing for it and stuff like that. Like the thing they do is they manage to pull in stuff from history, right? Like the whole bank heist is based off of like Soviet Revolution stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Like that's what the show is about. It's like what turns because that's the really interesting thing about like say someone like Osama bin Laden. Like Osama bin Laden went to jail. I mean, he had like a career. Like he went to college
in America.
Got a career, and then it's like, what makes him want to fight something that he cannot win against militarily, right? And from like asking, there's a lot of like the asking why people do the actions that they do in the real world, and then like doing that with Star Wars, it like just makes it just a better show, just in general, right? Like that's the thing. So
agreed. Pretty cool.
Political drama, yeah. It just right. Now I don't think the thing is if you take the overarching plot and stuff to Andor and you set it in a generic sci-fi series, you could not get people to watch it.
Yeah, but it would probably be better for it.
And like the show could just be better, right? Because like that first episode of Andor is cyberpunk, right? Because like that's the thing is when I watched that
episodes is like this is a cyberpunk story.
This is like a cyberpunk story. Yeah. Like this is like
the corpo.
This is kind of like Altered Carbon. This is kind of like sort of Blade Runner-esque. And that's why I enjoyed it, right? Like you've got like an industrial planet. There's nothing really noteworthy that goes on the planet, so that way the Empire outsources the security to the planet, right? Like it just pays, and there's a lot of that stuff you have to kind of like draw inference from, right? The corporate security is like, we don't want the Empire here, right? Because like those guys are lazy, they're slovenly, They're probably in on some amount of grift too, right?
We know they are, right? That's part of it.
Yeah, because they like to shake down people, and that's the thing is like, oh, two of my guys are shaking somebody. The security guys like two of my guys are shaking people down. We don't want the Empire to take a closer look, so we just say it was like a weapons accident. We'll just call it that. Move on. Let's not worry about it. Don't spoil it for everybody here. And then you got Cyril, who's like a true believer, and that's the Cyril arc of the show is great too. Because this is you are bought in. You believe in this. You want to be a part of it. You're not quite good enough to cut it. You still find a way, and you keep going. And then there's a point where it's just kind of like, oh wait, have I wasted my life? And that's what you get with Cyril, and that payoff to me is worth it.
It's like even if you devote your entire being to the machine, and the machine never knows you exist or care.
It doesn't know your name. It's going to grind you up and spit you out. The machine needs pieces to function, and it needs human capital to put the boot on people.
And it does not reward competence.
It does not. Yeah,
that's a really good theme of the show, as you see the ISB sort of like dismantle itself as Andor progresses.
And so while I think the second season of Andor was fantastic, I look at what we get for the second season of Andor, and I'm like, if this had been like 2 to 3 seasons and you spread the story out over it, oh man, there's going to be so much because they had to like do so much table setting in that first chunk of the season. There are a lot of people who are like, this show, it's washed, it sucks. And I'm like, no. And then you get to those big payoff things, right? Because you could like, I regret that we don't have a full season with K2.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Like a full season.
He was in like what 3 episodes or whatever.
3 episodes at the end.
Yeah.
Now it might just be the K2 just might be like the Superman problem.
He's too powerful.
You have to write Superman as powers out of every story. Otherwise, just Superman shows up.
I wish we had gotten the K2 as the alien.
Yes, that was the
episode.
Yeah, that was the original premise. The original premise was that Andor and some other people were stuck on a ship with K2 under Imperial programming, and it's basically Alien, where K2 is picking people off of the crew, and Andor manages to reprogram it at the end. So
yeah, that would have been sick. Yeah, I really like the Mothma dance scene.
I don't have it. So I like
that's top tier.
So I love the juxtaposition is there for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Like there's people like Mon Mothma's miserable, right? Like she in theory, Mon Mothma shouldn't care. She's got enough money. All she has to do is just go along with. If she just goes with the program, her life is great. It's set, right? But she's got a conscience, right? And so that's what's eating away at her, right? And you've got like that whole religious custom where you basically have child brides and stuff like that. That's its own can of worms, and I thought the Mon Mothma stuff added like a whole other layer of complexity and depth to the show.
I don't think anything else in Star Wars has the same like tone and hit when she's having the conversation with her daughter before she walks her out, where she's like, "You don't have to go out there," and her daughter's like, "Fuck you," basically.
Yeah, right.
Her whole entire like face just shifts, and she's like, "Okay,
yeah,
I'm leaving this life behind now." And then she goes,
right, because she realizes there's nothing for her, right? And I love her husband as a character because her husband is the guy who is just like,
rich. I can do whatever I want.
I can do whatever I want.
I don't have to care about
if the little people get trampled on, so what? So be it. It's the luck of the draw.
More power.
It's a luck of the draw, right? Like he's a pure hedonist.
Yeah.
Right. And the thing is I think everybody thinks they're going to be like a Cassian or a Mon Mothma if that type of thing actually happened. But I think a lot of people fall into his category. Where it's just like
comfort. You don't want to give that comfort up.
I don't want to give this up.
Yeah.
I don't want to give this up. This is too good. I realize how lucky I am, and this could all end in a moment, right? Yeah. No, anyway, Andor is great. I mean, I could talk about Andor all day.
Right.
So that's why
it's so good.
That's why the set to me was cool, because you have all those characters, and I guess you don't have the season 2. You don't have the Gorman front or anything like that, right? So. We need one of these days we'll get a playable Saw leader.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I could see him
double red
Saw, like DJ.
He would be his hero ability as Luthans would kind of work, right? Like if
Yeah.
he had the same ability as a Luthan,
Yeah.
it'd be pretty similar. I'd be interested to see what Saw ends up doing as a leader unit, as a double red leader unit. There's a lot of potential there for design, I think. All right, y'all. That's it for us.
We're out of here. No stream tomorrow. We'll be back on Wednesday.
Yeah,
We'll probably
have tournament decks.
We'll probably have Beatle stuff to mess with.
Yeah,
I think that'll be fun.
Yeah,
So.
we'll check out some of the top decks from that, maybe the finals decks. So look forward to that, and we'll see you then.
Goodbye.